Peace and love, everyone. I'm Erykah Badu, also known as Badula Oblongata, also known as Cerebellum, also known as Sheil, also known as Manuela Maria Mexico. And I'd like to welcome you to join the Burberry Squad on Twitch, broadcasting ahead of the Spring Summer 2021 Burberry Show. I'm sending you all my love and peace and grace, and I pray everyone is staying safe and healthy during these unprecedented times.
Mhm.
Burberry's Chief Creative Officer, Ricardo Ticci, has shared some information with us about his clothes that we're going to see today in the British outdoors, and they are inspired by the beauty of nature. And Ricardo has invited the artist Anne Inhofe to collaborate on the Burberry show itself, and I love her art. In the tradition of performance art, like artists like Josephine Baker and Yoko Ono and Nina
Mhm.
Simone and others. The Burberry show itself is a performance art piece as well. There's no live audience, so we can't be together to see this in person, but I'm thrilled to talk about it today with my squad, my tribe, and their tribe of wonderful people from across the globe. Rosalía, Steve
Hola,
Lacy,
Erika.
and
Ooh.
the wonderful Bella Hadid.
Hi, Erica.
Hi. And we all get to experience this amazing show virtually. This is, groundbreaking. We've a lot to cover today, so um, the show, ourselves, everything we've gone
Uh-huh.
through, incredible Ricardo, updates on all your lives and work over the crazy year. So hello to you all, peace, peace, peace. And where are you guys dialing in from today?
Honestly, me, I'm from Miami in this moment, and I'm so excited to talk to you. You such an icon, and I admire you so much for your music, for your style, for everything, Erika. And it's such an honor to be talking with you, also with you, Steven, with you, Bella.
I
And
love
thank
you.
you
Oh,
all for your
Yeah.
me
energy and
too.
for this.
Well, hi everybody. I'm coming from my farm. We have all of our animals here, but I told you guys already, I'm so excited to be talking to all three of you. I mean, Miss Badu, we're all huge fans of you and music style, energy, everything about you. I just feel
Thank
honored to be
you.
sitting here with you and Steve, Rosalia. You know, I'm a big fan of both of you. I love you so much.
Oh,
And so this conversation means the world to me. I've been waiting all morning for it. So let's get it rolling. And we want to know where you're coming from, Steve, though.
Oh, I'm live from La La Land. Um, I'm so honored to be here with you guys. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm like so nervous over here. But hey, everybody.
No,
well,
there's no need.
we're all together now, one living, breathing organism right now. Let's start it off, everybody. Inhale, blow it out. We're together right now. And
Yeah.
this is where we are. And we're in lockdown together. And I'm just
Exactly.
curious
Ooh.
to know. I mean, March 13th, it happened for me. And I'm sure it happened for the world too. All of my shows were canceled indefinitely. And I'm here, kind of sitting with myself, being with myself.
Yeah.
What
Hmm.
have your experiences been
Well,
like? I'm just curious about it.
I'm curious to know if it was the same for you guys because I feel like we're all very much workaholics, and a lot of our life is based
Mhm.
around how we can make other people happy by our art and what we do for a living. And I feel like this quarantine actually, I found my hobbies again. I came back to the earth and you know, got back to my 0.78 frequency and I just really took in nature again. And I feel like that was something that not only I needed, but the world needed. And we all have to remember Mother Nature is really all of our mothers. So I feel like this quarantine really brought us back to our roots with ourselves and our roots within her as well. So I'm curious to know what you guys, your perspective on that is too. What did you do?
That's crazy that you say that because I never thought that I was going to live in Miami, but during quarantine I was staying in Miami, and what I like Miami the most, why I like Miami the most is because the water. I
Mm,
reconnected with and rediscovered the water and the sea, and I
yeah.
feel like I'm almost like always so I feel so attracted to be on the ocean, and there's mystery in the ocean, but at the same time I almost feel like fear because you don't know what's really going on down there. So I kind of feel like this connection with the sea and the nature again. I think during quarantine it was happening. Now it's stronger. And now that you say that, it made me think about it.
Yeah.
Mm.
What about you, Steve?
My quarantine has been cool. I feel like this has been my longest break since I
Ever.
started music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like now, I mean, it's just made me more intentional in like
Hmm.
all aspects of my life, and just freeing a lot of things and doing the research and doing what I can to
Yeah.
just make
That's good.
myself and the world a better place, I guess. So
Yeah.
yeah, I feel
You
good though.
you've
I'm in a
been
good
writing?
place. Yeah, good amount. I started my next one, so I'm like,
Oh,
I
that's
don't know. I'm
I'm
just
so
good.
playing it. I'm just
excited.
playing around. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Don't get your hopes up. It could be trash.
Yeah, stop it.
Sometimes you have to do trash to
That's
get
crazy.
to a certain place.
Yeah.
You have
No,
to
that's
you have to do a lot of bad songs to do a
Writing.
good one.
very true. Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that you're writing, Steve. I feel like my best work is still inside of me, and I'm
Yeah.
inching
Me
closer and
too.
closer and closer to it. My longest finger can almost touch it, but there's
You
something
know,
I don't. There's some barrier there. I haven't figured out what it was yet. I've
that's it.
traveled for 22 years for 8 months out of the year,
Uh-huh.
with no
Wow.
vacations, and being able to just sit here and breathe and
Mm,
do what I do from home is actually
Uh-huh.
refreshing. It's debilitating for us, for my coins, for my money,
Uh-huh.
but for my life is so much better.
For
exactly.
Exactly.
As
sure.
much for everyone has been to still be able to make art and express ourselves during this time. Um,
Well,
and we're
it's
doing
Yeah, of
beautiful to hear
course.
you say that at this point of your life that you still haven't made your
Yeah.
best work. Because I mean, you've given so much greatness, to everyone, and you still feel that way is so inspiring, and it gives me so much to look forward to. And yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. So cool. There's always time to be able to do better. I mean, the fact that you could even say that you feel like your best work isn't out when we feel like, all you've given is your best work. And it's like, it's such a beautiful thing to hear that we're constantly emotionally and spiritually changing and overcoming ourselves onto the next part of
yeah,
our life, or it's just beautiful to hear that. I love it.
yeah. It's,
Hmm.
it's important to just always be able to look forward to the possibilities of
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
the next thing and to put ourselves in very uncomfortable positions,
mm,
Mm.
Yes.
create
yeah,
that discomfort so that we can kind of see
Yeah.
who we are,
absolutely.
you know, see what we are about, um,
Yeah.
what we made.
Erykah, you think that it's always necessary to feel uncomfortable in order to create?
To create some things, yes. There's certain types of things that require that discomfort. Like, for a plant, for example, they use fertilizer. And fertilizer is actually a poison almost.
Mm,
But
Mm-hmm.
it makes the roots very uncomfortable, so they're forced to move and to
Yeah.
stimulate it to grow. And
Yeah.
sometimes those uncomfortable moments are what causes the the root to start to
Uh-huh.
actually
mm.
coagulate,
Mm.
to the surface.
Such a
And
Yeah.
great analogy.
yeah,
I
I
love
love
that image. Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
art is everything to me. Art is in the way I cook, the way I dress, the way I talk, think, play, um, and especially what we wear. And
Mm,
it's our politics. It's important today as a means
For
of
sure.
creative expression.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, I'm so happy we have
Yeah.
our what do you call it, our social media, so that we can continue to express that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You use it, as a fashion um, a connoisseur, a fashion artist, or a fashionable artist today
Mhm.
as a means of creative
Mhm.
self-expression.
Mhm.
How do you guys use the social as this frame or this platform for your
Oh,
fashion?
I feel like I could take
For
this
me,
one,
Yeah, you
oh
or
yeah,
go.
yeah. Go
anyone
ahead. Go
could.
ahead.
Anybody could go. Just because
Go.
No.
I have a
You
fashion
got
style
this one.
Instagram
Yeah.
Oh, I
called
love
Fit
that.
Vomit.
Hmm.
And it's just I feel like because my main page was like youth. I feel like people only care for like music and stuff, but I found myself just doing little small posts here and there of like clothes, and I was like, you know what? I want to make a page just devoted to people who care about this.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's opened up, and it's been fun because I feel like I be on a lot of shoots and stuff, and I kind of pick out everything a lot of the time, but I never get credit. So I made this page to be like, no, I'll be doing this.
You know
Yeah,
what's cool too, Steve? It's like for artists like you, Twitch is really cool too because you get to do that like live on the spot. It's almost like creating a moment and delivering it in the same setting, in the same space.
Mhm.
Right. It's
You know,
kind of
so
scary
I've
though.
enjoyed that a lot. You said it's
Like,
scary?
I feel like live stuff is like kind of scary.
Yeah. For
I,
for you guys who are just joining in, by the way, me and my tribe are here just talking about um, the spring summer 2021 Burberry show with Ricardo Ticci,
Mhm.
our friend.
Yeah.
We got Steve Lacy, Rosalia, Bella
Rosalía,
Hadid.
yeah, that's perfect.
Yes, say your name. Say it from Rosalia.
Rosalía.
Say it
But
one more
how you
time.
say it?
Yeah.
How,
Love it. Just say it one more time,
however you say
Rosalia,
it.
please.
Okay, but however you say it, however you call me, I'm so happy. Like it's perfect.
she'll change her name to whatever the way you say it, Erykah.
Rosalía, yeah, usually Rosalía. Because it's a
Rosalia.
Spanish name. My grandma, she was called like that. So my parents, they choose to, so I had this name. Yeah.
When I go to Cuba, Rosalia is my club name in Cuba.
Ooh,
No way.
I love a club name.
Please, can we go? Can we go,
yo,
please?
we need to get our club names.
Oh, I have one. I'm Don Hendricks.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I like it. Bella, you got a club name?
I mean, I have an alter ego. I guess her name is Belinda,
Hey,
Hey.
yay.
but she comes out only when I'm. Never mind. But we won't talk about that.
Well,
I love
Ricardo,
that name.
the name Ricardo is a beautiful name. I was curious. I
Yeah.
met Ricardo in a really interesting way. I wonder how all you met and collaborated with Ricky. Bella,
Oh my
how did
God, I want
you
to know how.
I
Yeah,
know. I
please go
want to
ahead.
know how you met him.
me?
That's the story.
I want to know
Yes.
too. Yeah, I was going to say it. I want to know.
Okay, well, I mean, it's pretty like just straight down the middle how I met him. He wanted me to be the face of 2015 fashion line when he was the art director at another house,
Hmm.
and I was like, of course, sure. And why me? I don't know anything about internet. My world is just my world. And
Uh-huh.
he's like, no, you be perfect, and baby, please just come to meet me in Paris, and I met him, and we kind of just fell in love as friends, and we could talk about everything. And the beautiful thing about Ricardo is he's an artist's artist.
Mm.
He allowed me to
Yeah.
be myself, to to pull things together the way I wanted to, and it was just so free.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't feel like I had to do anything special, but be Erykah, and
Uh-huh.
that's the way he makes me feel. And
Yeah.
I feel you.
he never forgets a birthday or a birth or a
No.
Mother's Day or anything. And I'm so inspired to be a better human being and friend as a result of being in his life.
Mm.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Not to mention his art is inspiring, incredible.
That
I feel
gives me
like
the
he
chills. I love.
cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's a very special person because he really cares. You know, I met him in London. I was performing there, and he came to the show, and I was so nervous when my people told me that he came, because usually I always tell my people and to the team, I don't want to know who's coming. I never want to know who's in the show, right? But after the show, they told me, and I could meet him, and he was like so friendly, and he made me feel like we knew each other for a long time. Even if it wasn't like that, it felt like that. And he, as you saying, he always checking. He's always like very caring with the people that he has around, I think.
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you,
yeah.
Bella?
I mean, for me, I met him, I think the first time we sat down to have dinner, it was with Luigi and Yengo, the photographers and hairstylists. And we were at this little restaurant in Paris. And after that, I think after one night of having dinner, the next day, he booked me for a campaign at the previous house that he was at. And we took a trip to, I think it was Puglia. And we fell in love, just like Erykah said. I mean, it was like a karmic bond almost. And to this day, I like feel like he's my brother, you know, from a different lifetime. And I feel grateful, I'm sure as you guys do too, to have somebody like that in a business that we're in. I mean, I can call him whenever. I know that we've all gone through kind of the same things over the past few years, and he's not, you know, a work friend anymore. It's just, you know, somebody I can call that also I can make art with. So for me, it's a double whammy with that, and he's just the best. I feel like we all have very similar relations with him, where it was the immediate moment of an energetic bond, I guess. It's just that's all I can say. I mean, I died for this man. I love it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And what about you, Steve?
I think Ricardo and I's relationship is pretty fresh right now, but I feel a similar way you do. Yeah, we just met like a couple of months ago, probably during quarantine, just over Instagram. Like, hey, it's Ricardo.
But honestly,
Now everybody,
yeah, that's how
it
stuff
happens all
starts
the
now. But
time.
you've got a
Yeah.
good guy behind you now, Steve. It's like he's just the
Yeah.
best friend.
No, I believe
Yes,
it. I feel it.
exquisite taste.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah.
exquisite taste, and if you're part of the family, or if you're at the table, it means that we're sharing something very, very special.
Yeah.
And it's something that we can't speak about or talk about. It's just something that's inside of us
Yeah.
that matches that. I don't know, like hot coals. One thing touches the next, and when we're all together,
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
always an igniting.
And how crazy is that nowadays everybody can connect through Instagram, through internet. How crazy is that the world is so connected and we can all be connected. Like even if we're not present today to the show, like we are here talking, we're having this
For
moment.
sure.
And I think that's a blessing. Internet honestly changed everything. And it's such a blessing.
It did. It really advanced us as a race of
Yeah.
people socially. Yeah, and sometimes it's a little overwhelming. Sometimes there's too much
That's true.
information,
Yeah.
That's true.
and we kind of need to know when to kind of balance it out. You know,
For sure.
the severity of it can be a little overwhelming. Just knowing too many things can make me feel a little bit anxious.
All of us are definitely very much empaths, so I feel we all feel things very strongly as well.
Yeah.
But we're lucky that we get to feel, right?
Yeah.
Something at least.
While it's still legal.
Yeah, exactly.
While it's still legal. So, you guys, we're here with each other digitally and experiencing today's Burberry show. And in person is impossible. However, we're here, and I want to wish all of you the best. You know, and everything. I'm so very excited to see what's gonna happen in a few few moments. I'm
Mm.
kind of anxious and on edge.
Yeah, I can wait. I
Me
can wait.
too.
I know. I want to see it now.
So let's get to Burberry. Are you guys ready to see what's happening?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
I've
yes.
been told for this Burberry collection, Ricardo took a huge amount of inspiration from nature.
Mm.
Bella, I know that this is exciting for you because you're so
Yeah.
close to your animals and things. I
Yeah.
guess all of us.
Mm-hmm.
The show is staged in the middle of the English countryside, which feels like an amazing escape.
Mm.
I wondered, where do you all like to escape to and why?
Mm.
I would say, I always like being in the forest because I grew up in a house that was surrounded by forest, and I used to run um, on the trees, beside the trees with my sister. And we used to play that all the time, and I remember that, and that always makes me feel like kind of free, of like a free spirit. It always
Mm.
opens something, and for sure the forest for me. What about you?
For me, nature means so many things. I never moved from Dallas, Texas, where I'm from.
Mm.
My grandmothers are both 92 years old.
Wow.
What?
So
Bless.
they're still here. Everything I do is for them.
Oh,
Nature is
Yeah.
blessings.
nature's more of a primal wail and a tribal moan. Here it's a
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
nature is kind of
Mm.
like,
Oh.
it's the blood that runs through the veins of everything that I know. Nature
Yeah.
is what kept my people alive for so very long.
Mm.
Being able to
Mm.
reach into that part of the earth and pull something from it. No matter
Yeah.
what, we have that thing. We know that when we get out of the bed and we put our foot down, there's going to be some earth there to kick,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
just to nature to me is that knowing. It's the
Mm.
knowing that everything always works out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
without that, there's nothing to really worry about.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what
So
keeps you
true.
grounded, right? I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Nature keeps us
Mm.
grounded.
Yeah.
Silence.
Always.
Yeah.
For
If you
sure.
if you guys had to describe, Burberry in 3 words, what would you choose?
Oh my
Oh,
God, Steve, Bella, what would you say?
I know. Should we each do one word?
Yeah. Okay. Let's split it in threes.
Okay, I'll do one word. Rosa, you do one word, and then Steve,
Okay.
you do another word. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Um, I think. Well, I guess classic. I'll say. I feel like
Oh, that was my
Burberry
word.
is. Oh,
No, you got
well,
it.
to
You
let
got it. You
me
got it. It's
see if
not my
we
word. I
can.
don't own it. I don't own it. It's yours.
All right. Well, we could share the word, but then we'll both come up with another one. I feel definitely
Okay.
classic. It's the most timeless brand. I feel like there's,
Yeah.
especially with Ricardo coming, on into this new house, he definitely embodies that. I feel like his look is what he likes to portray as a beautiful, strong man or woman, and that definitely is what Burberry is. But Ricardo also brings his flair. He brings his, radical, cool side that I think is something that definitely elevated everything up until this point. It's such a perfect connection between a person and a fashion house, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. For me, I would say the experimental
Mm.
approach. I would say experimental because even if I feel like Ricardo has always so much respect for the classics, you can tell, obviously, but at the same time, and the knowledge, but at the same time, there's always like an attitude of pushing forward, right?
Mm.
And I feel
Like
that
it's
when I
tough.
see the last collections, yeah, like I feel like he's experimenting, he's having fun. The whole
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
team, you can tell, and also yeah, like there's fluidity, fluidity in between the masculine and feminine energy. I always feel that, and I love that.
Yeah.
I always feel like very excited about that.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's so true, so true.
Yeah, Burberry is my one word is lucky
Mm.
Mm.
to have Rick right now. It's a classic brand, and
Yes.
I love to see the conflict between what's going on in Ricardo's brain and what's going to
Mm-hmm.
happen with these lines that come
Yes.
these
Mm-hmm.
fads, these lines, and what he's going to do with them, how he'll distort these lines, how he'll blur these lines like he's done this
Yeah.
coat.
Hmm.
Um,
The
And
visor.
playing with the past and the future, I can feel that.
His
yeah,
tailoring, I mean, everything. He's about the future. It's bringing back the classic into the future, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Experimental is a great word. What's that?
yeah, he's smart. He's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the brain for sure.
His eyes are everywhere, and you can just see that.
He's got an eye here. He's got an eye here.
Yeah.
He's got an eye
He's
right here.
looking.
He's open.
Yeah,
There's so much humility too.
Exactly, in the best
for
way.
sure.
Mm.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, I think I'm looking at what's going on over here, and I think we're getting ready to count down to that moment.
Oh, we're so
Oh, I don't want to
excited.
go. This is too fun.
Oh
I
my
know.
God.
Should we have our morning call every day, you guys?
I know. I was just about to DJ some
11
tunes right
a.m.?
now. Let's
Yeah.
just have a party right
We'll
now.
rise together.
I know. I need Erykah to narrate my mornings like this every day. I feel already at peace. I feel
I
like
would
I need
love
to go lay in the grass for a bit.
I know. I got to
Go to the
take this
labyrinth.
in. I got to take this in after this.
I know, me too.
I'm super excited to see what Anne is gonna do with
Oh, me too.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
know. I've heard a little bit and seen a little bit, but I still can't imagine based off of those clues.
yeah. I'm not gonna even try. I'm just going to.
Right, exactly.
I know. We just got to see.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to thank you guys so very, very much.
Thanks to you.
Thank you, team.
Rosalía,
The pleasure
you,
is all
Yeah.
mine.
and I love, and Steve. I mean, we have to work together soon.
Yes,
You've already
please.
worked my guy Thundercat, and
Yes.
I can't wait.
Let's do
Bella,
it anytime.
my daughter Puma wants me to tell you.
Oh, will you tell Puma I'm giving her all the hugs and the soul kisses, and I hope that I can squeeze you guys soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your words.
One morning, just want to continue it right now and keep this energy that we have. And I can't wait to see you
Love y'all.
soon. And
Yo, so much love and gratitude for all of you.
yeah, thank you
So
all.
much, so much.
And thank you all out there who are watching for joining
Yes.
me at
Yeah. Thank you.
this part of the Burberry Squad on Twitch. You know, spring summer 2021. Burberry
Best
Squad.
drive ever.
Peace and light.
Is this where the beat comes in?
Vámonos.